So, I've been looking at those internet things, and I found out two things that the internet is going wild over. One is about this show about squids and playing games.
Like, what do you mean?
It's called Squid Game. All I know about it is that it's a Korean show where
Isn't that the painting game from Nintendo?
No, that's called Mario.
No, I'm trying to think of the name of it. The one where
Splatoon.
Splatoon. There we go. That's the one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're a squid now. You're a kid
games.
now. Nah, apparently this whole show, it's on Netflix, and the first episode is it's a whole bunch of murder games, and whoever's the last one to survive gets $1 million.
And there's squid?
No, I don't know why it's called Squid Game. I never watched it.
Oh, I thought they were actual squids playing games. And I'm like, what
No,
the
I was
hell?
making a joke, and then I
Squid do with
realized
all
from
that
the
money?
reaction that nobody knew what I was talking about.
The Squid Game. So that's what that is. That's popular on Netflix.
I'm sorry, I was born this way.
Apparently number one in the U.S. today.
I don't know the rest of the Lady
sounds-
Gaga song.
That sounds weird
enough.
enough to watch later.
I don't know. I heard a lot of people like it, but on Netflix, I'll never watch it.
Yeah.
You know what, though? Let's talk about something real cool. It's October 1st.
Right.
Halloween spooky poopy season.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's spooky poopy season.
I know, you get so spooky you go poopies.
I like
Be
it.
careful.
My poop yourself.
Too late. Get on my level, nerds.
I'm in this poopy spirit.
Why do you think it's called spoopies?
You got a shit bucket. That's how you know you're a real gamer. It's how you know you're a real gamer. You got a shit bucket.
I
Whenever
just wear
your desk.
diapers first.
Whenever I hear that term, I just think of South Park when they're playing World of Warcraft. Like,
Yeah,
"Ma'am, get the bucket!" And then they finally kill the nerd in the game. They're like, "What can we do now? We can finally play the game."
Yeah, that was a really good episode. I don't remember it super well, but what I remember really well is the dad wearing a headset and his character's dying and having this really dramatic death scene, and you just keep seeing him in the real world in his chair.
Yeah, because they went to the Best Buy to go, so they could meet the devs or the creators of the game to get this secret ancient sword.
Dude, I should go find that episode and watch it again. I just remember it being really good.
Yeah. So
Actually, I have a running joke from that episode, is that everybody bought World of Warcraft except Butters. He bought Hello Kitty Island Adventure,
yep.
and they made him go return it and get World of Warcraft. So I found a way to get Steam to say whatever I want it to say that I'm playing. So if I feel like playing something and being seen online, but not showing people what I'm playing, I will launch it. I'll launch Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So, yep. Except when I was
okay if
playing
you wanna play
Valheim,
Hello
then I was
Kitty.
playing Hello Kitty Afterlife Adventure.
That is-
So, since Halloween normally goes and talks about all of the spooky horror stuff, and a lot of people watch horror movies around this time, what movie do you think of when you think of islands?
Shutter Island?
Islands.
It doesn't have to be a horror movie. I was just saying islands in general.
That's just the first island thing that popped
It's
in
all
my
good.
head.
Yeah.
Castaway.
Lost?
Actually, yeah, Castaway might be the one.
Wilson.
'Cause I'm trying to think of I'm just trying to think of islands. I don't know. That one's about an island, so it kind of works.
Hey there, Abington Al. He's back with his watermelons.
Okay, I'm hungry. Get me them watermelons.
Okay, do you salt your melons?
Sometimes.
Cantaloupe's good with salt and pepper.
I mean,
I don't put
watermelons
pepper.
good as well, but
Mhm.
not.
If you haven't had it, I
don't always
suggest
want
it. Change it.
Okay.
It changes. It's great.
I absolutely love black pepper. Never put pepper on a fruit of any kind. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever peppered a fruit.
I don't.
My
think I have either.
my grandfather did it with the cantaloupe, so I just kind of did it, not thinking it was abnormal, but I realized that it is. But it's absolutely delicious.
I'm definitely gonna have to try it. Also, civil salt on melons. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of that. It's just not. I've never seen it with watermelon, but I've definitely seen it with some other melons. It's not like a ton of it either. You just pretend.
Yeah, it's just a sprinkle. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, no, if you like salt and pepper, sorry, if you like sweet and salty, then it's like, you don't need a lot, just a little dash. Little dash.
Little dab will do you.
Yeah.
That will do you.
A spoonful of salt will just make you die, but a little sprinkle makes a good time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have everyone's chats open because I won't read them as soon as we start playing. But
I don't
Yeah.
have anyone's chat open.
I've
That's
got
okay.
mine open and that's it.
I didn't know if any.
I may read them, but that doesn't mean I'll respond or pay attention to them.
But I was just wondering if in anybody else's chat, like, what are some island movies they think of?
I thought you were gonna ask about
Isn't-
horror movies, man.
Isn't
I
there a
know, but I
movie,
have like one more week of within October with you guys, so I was like, do you want to do horror movies? Is that what you want?
It just surprised me. I was
Yeah.
like I was like sitting there going, huh, do I even know any horror movies? And then you said island and my brain was like, what?
Isn't there a Disney? There's a Disney movie with the island. I think it's called like Moana or something like that. That's
Moana?
good.
Moana.
Moana. Yeah, that's a good one.
What can I
No, that's
say
not legal here.
except you're welcome?
The Rock sings in that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
He does.
well,
So I recently saw a video of
you heard me,
Rock
Jared. You got
with
me.
his daughter singing the "You're Welcome" song, and his daughter just totally not buying that he was in the movie.
That's
Yep.
hilarious.
It's the most hilarious thing. It's great.
Yeah. Hey, Santrix. Yeah. Moana's a good one. I actually really like it. Except if, like, I think like most Disney movies, if you take away like the music, there's like nothing there. It's like that movie.
Well, I mean that Disney movies are mostly musicals, so
They are musicals.
especially all the animated.
Yeah. Not The Good Dinosaur. That's just a
wasn't
movie
Disney
that no
movie,
one
that
should have
was a Pixar
watched.
movie.
Yeah.
You didn't like Good Dinosaur?
I don't remember much about it. But if I was gonna think of island movies, I think of Muppets Treasure Island.
Man, that's a good movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. I need to rewatch it.
I love the Muppets. They're so cool.
They are really
There's a
awesome.
There's a new Muppets movie coming out soon.
Is there really?
I've seen promos for it coming up.
I don't know. The new
I don't know when
Muppets.
it's-
I don't know how I feel about the new Muppets because the new Muppets, they are. What is it? They like Miss Piggy and Kermit are like divorced and are like going through settlement and not liking each other, and it's just like it's a really weird energy. I liked it. It's like I liked it better
Why?
when they were like just like, okay, Miss Piggy, this is a little bit overbearing, my dude.
Dude, yes, Civil. Yes, it's too real for me. You don't like. Hey, in this episode of Blue's Clues, Blue had an unfortunate accident, and we have to take her to the vet, and she probably won't make it. You don't do that shit.
Where's the episode where Blue gets spayed? Oh, that's right, doesn't happen. Papa, wow.
Oh my god.
But,
Oh. But maybe it should. No, it should not. Okay, no.
like, Blue's Clues brings up its own questions because I'm pretty sure salt mixed with pepper still doesn't make paprika. Where did paprika come from? Someone was cheating.
By the way, that was Depayne's takeaway from that whole show when he was a kid and he watched Blue's Clues. He took away from it and was like, "This show lies about paprika."
I was a special child. Shut up.
I like to imagine you taking those two things and mixing them together and being like, "Liars!"
Yeah.
Lies, and then flip the table. Nah, I wouldn't say lies. It would be from the Superman's Return. Wrong. It's like one of my favorite clips from that movie. I don't remember anything from that movie. And then it's just like Nickelodeon's like, the boards, man, they're just saying like paprika. It can't be Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper's kid. Oh, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Just bring that old host back. People liked him for some reason. He's bald now. Oh, okay. Now make him give a heartwarming speech. Dude, I watched that, felt nothing. It should make me blue.
And I question whether you have ever felt anything. I'm gonna be honest
felt
with you, man.
something. You know what I felt? This brand new mouse I got. I can see through it.
Best feature of a mouse, you can see through it.
Oh,
I mean, I watched that thing too, and I thought it was kind of cool, but it wasn't like, oh, it wasn't like, oh my god, so tight. It was just like, that's cool. I think that's it's good energy, but it's not like I'm gonna break down and weep and be like, he remembers me.
No, he don't remember me. He doesn't even know who I am.
He's just getting paid a lot of money to do that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who you are.
He left to go make music and get a degree. And then he's like, wow, now I'm just this bald, weird dude on the internet. Apparently he's a really nice guy, though. Hey, Steve from Blue's Clues, if you want to play D&D, hit me up.
Yeah, also, Ninja, we know you're watching. It's been years, but we could still do that co-stream anytime. Just let me know.
Does Ninja even still stream?
I have no idea.
I haven't seen anything promo-wise or...
I think he's in like
even
a
like
Spanish
connections.
soap opera or something.
What?
I mean,
What?
at this
has
point, the amount of money that he's picked up off of different sponsorship deals, he could probably, as long as he budgeted his money well, he could go the rest of his life and not do anything else.
He has his own Raid Legends character.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Keep seeing it on YouTube. Like,
Yeah,
great, another reason for me never to fucking play this game.
that was my favorite joke though back on Mixer was Ninja, I know you're watching. I don't know why. I cracked myself up with that every time.
I had one like that. It was when he first came over and they were asking me what I liked about what made Mixer better. I told them it was because I was here.
Yeah.
That was my go-to every time.
People are flooding in like, hey, tell me about Mixer, and you're like, I'm here, baby.
And yes, Civil, this is now a Raid
I don't know,
Legends
Civil.
promo.
I
How
guess
much are you paying me?
Ninja's still doing stuff on YouTube. Is that where he is
I think
now?
a lot of them are.
Hey, CC.
Probably.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people jumped over there.
A bunch of really big players jumped.
Well, now they're going to miss out on the opportunity to pay money to get their stream boosted to be seen by people.
Well, I mean, they were big enough they didn't have to pay. Twitch would just promo them anyway, without paying.
As you
Man,
see.
it's not pay to win if you don't have to pay to win. Come on.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's
You
pay
know
to win
what?
unless you're just winning.
I'm gonna let everybody know what I told these guys before we started because it's something I was thinking about, and I thought it'd be fun because one thing I like about D&D is making like fun little like twists on the thing. And one of my favorite things that I've heard a few other groups do that I really like is where they have effects when you roll a critical or a failure, natural 20, natural 1. And so I was thinking that it might be fun if you guys like. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it, but like whether it's going to be a subscription. Like if you guys sub to me, you guys can send in a like whatever it's called. Like we'll have a spreadsheet and you can write in there a critical effect of a natural 20 or a natural 1 that can happen in game.
2,000 bits and you can get it now.
I thought that would be fun. I don't know. I might just start up for free and just go
Are
from
we
there.
talking like a visual effect, like here's what happened with the attack, or are we talking like you rolled a 20, your sword is on fire now?
Like it could be so. Probably what I would do is like, okay, your name, the name of the crit. So we'll just say like, the Bee Slicer or something like that, and then it's like you write a little description where it's like, okay, you swing your sword, or axe or whatever your weapon so hard that you slice through your you like slice through the head of your enemy. The enemy now has to make a roll that is and has to roll over like your armor or something, or it has to make like a Constitution saving throw 12 to not instantly die. Or
They have
like
to make a roll to see if they survive long enough to say "Nani."
yeah, and stuff like that, like just like real fun things that could do, like that could happen. I don't know. I'm still figuring out how I want to do it and everything. Like I know how I first said it. It makes it sound like, oh man, Dpayne's trying to get money. Oh, that'd be a nice. that would be nice, but
Right.
at the same time, I'm like, I want to see before like I make it like a monetary based thing. I want to see if there's like interest in there, and like I figured it'd also be fun to have like tiers where people can like put in like make NPCs that can show up in the game. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Just send nudes for now.
Right. Sybil says, I like crit fails like, you did an oopsie. Hey, Envy, make a dex save to dodge the sword being yote at you.
Well, that was literally last week.
Yeah. Last week we had some times, didn't we?
Yeah. So
I also like the idea that it's just Envy. Like, this critical failure is wherever you are and wherever Envy is, your sword is going at him now.
well, the thing is,
It is now.
here's the problem with like something just like that, where it could be just like one of the players, but if you make it specific, you got to remember that there's 3 games going on where that crit or failure could be pulled in one of those games.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm just
Dude,
now
we're playing our
imagining-
game and a hammer just flies in and hits Envy. Just dong.
Grindex rolls that one and sends sends P-bomb across the universe.
Hey, okay, so now we got to explain why why Knight is talking about P. In short,
Do we really though? Do we really? Just watch Grindex.
and that's what I was about to say. In short, just watch the Grintax Academy on YouTube. It's the other campaign. We did our second session yesterday, and yeah, that game is becoming a dating sim. Anyway,
That's fantastic. I can't wait.
there's that, and then just a little bit of a promo, and I'll say it at the end. Tomorrow is the last game, I guess, for this season. I don't know. It's weird saying season, but like for this section, I don't know. I come into a lot of money and can start streaming full time. But it's right now it's the third and final game of just the games that are going to be going on at this moment, and that I'm really excited for this one because these were the guys that I originally was going to be doing like some sort of tabletop content with before all these other games started, and these are friends of mine that don't stream. So, and I asked, and they're like, "Would you guys be interested in streaming this game?" And they are super excited. It's happening in West Atris as well. It's happening in Halcyon Peaks. I don't have a name for it. I have a couple hours to figure out a name before I have a day. But nah, their thing is like, I don't know, like not to like make anybody's game seem less. I think everyone's game is really cool. Like I really like the Sky Pirates, and I really like you guys got to the part that I was really excited to get you guys to.
Yeah.
And so,
Barely, but we got here.
I don't know what you guys. I don't know what you guys are going to do after this. And yeah, CC is now calling me sus. How dare you? Where's my
That's
mod?
appropriate.
Stop listening to your heart. So yeah, there's that. The Grintax Academy I was excited for because like you guys like think except for Knight have played at least Dungeons and Dragons in the past or other games. And then Knight is catching up that experience while playing Delta Green on the other Fridays. And so like you guys, there was like enough experience between everybody to like know kind of what to do. Grintax Academy is really neat because this is everyone's except for one person's first time playing D&D.
Oh wow!
Nice.
So it
Very
is
nice.
pure chaos of like, I want to do this. Okay, roll the thing.
Dude, it's fun playing with players who have no idea what they're capable of, because once
Mhm.
they get it in their heads that they can just ask you anything, be like, I want to drop my pants, and you're like, done. People are mad at you. You're going to jail. Like,
Mhm. Oh yeah, I am very much a yes and.
Great. yeah.
So, and then this third group, like we've done a few one shots together, and like I've ran games for them, and we were actually about to do Pathfinder 2, and then we just all got confused, so we didn't. but yeah, we are excited.
You know what? I'm just gonna send you a DM's rulebook for a Pokemon D20 game, and then just wait until you're like, all right, fine, let's do a Pokemon game.
I hate Pokemon.
How would that work? Would you become the Pokemon, or are you a trainer?
Okay,
Yeah.
so actually, I have read a little bit of a
There's a
DM's
one-
handbook for this,
Yeah.
and the one I was reading, you're a trainer, but since you level up and you have your own class, you have like things that you can do. So like you can be like, I'm the trainer who focuses on one type and that type's stronger, or like you can be a trainer that can like force your Pokemon to learn a move that's not their type or something like that. So like, so those are your abilities as you level up.
Oh,
I'm sure there are other ones where you play as Pokemon. I honestly have no idea, but that's the one I read. It was like a decade ago, but I read about that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like one-page RPGs that I've heard about that are silly.
Oh, by the way, I was this close to joining a Pokemon tabletop, and I was 100% going to be the one that can make a Pokemon a different type for no reason. And you have a limited uses of it, and I was going to use them all on Pidgeys. And I was going to make the legendary trio Pidgey-Kuno, Pidgeydose, and Pidgeytrace. And everybody else could not figure out why I was so entertained by this idea, but I was like, have you not seen the legendary Pidgey-Kuno? And like, yeah, it was definitely one of those times where everybody's like, but you're not going to be strong. And I'm like, you don't think Pidgey-Kuno's strong? Like,
It's like, guys, have you seen Billy with his like 0.5 percentile Rattata?
yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. However, I think it's that time.
Yeah, sounds good.
So,
Chat, we're going to be answering you much, much less.
If at all.
so if you say something really funny, well, probably in the other chats. But yeah. So we'll let's do a little bit of recap. I'm gonna have to find music. I'm gonna have to find music for
Last
this.
time on Dice Pirate.
Last time on Dice Pirates, everyone almost died. It was really cool. Except
really
D-Payne realized that was gonna make him have a lot more work to do. So he pulled it. No, I'm just joking.
No, I seen you nerf. You did nerf
Yeah,
something.
we saw the gears turning. You were trying to find
Yeah.
a way to save us, and you were like, "Oh, thank God, this person has potions."
Yep. Less potions now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man. What can we do here? Oh, this works. So I'm like, I forgot I gave you that spell and this. So woohoo!
Good thing
So-
too.
But yes. So, you want to be a watermelon
Train of thought.
merchant? You can be the watermelon merchant. You can be the watermelon merchant of chat. I will not stop you at that. All right. But yes, as Yoji said, especially from my side of it, I will look at it from time to time, but I will Like, just the nature is that I will not be able to answer back as quickly as possible. So if no people come in and are like, "Do hello, how you doing?" I don't know why you guys sound like that, but I'll be like, I will see you, but I cannot answer, for I am creating a world with brains and stuffs. So, but yes, quick recap. As I click this button, remember the name of the ship. The crew of the Zargan line is leaving Tin Peak as they are. Was it Tin Peaks? No. Tin Ridge.
Tin Ridge. That's
Sorry,
what is it though?
Halcyon Peaks is that is where the other campaign's taking part of. So Peaks is what came to my mind. But yes, they escaped Tin Ridge only to be caught up by a handful of eagles and a giant griffin, to where we saw the true might and power of the captain and first mate, and how much work the rest of the other crew needed. As they struggle with 2 giant eagles. Let's be fair, they were giant and scary, but also way more scary when you have your own teammates shooting at you. After a little while,
don't stand behind Upal. That's all I ask.
It's gassy. Anyway, as they struggle through there and had some almost near-death experiences, somehow miraculously, and through somebody rolling good, I don't remember, you can watch the VOD on YouTube, that they kill this griffin and the 2 birds, but not without a cost, as it seems while everyone was distracted with another griffin with a rider cloaked in something, because you guys didn't see who it was, threw something at the ship, blowing up its magical core that keeps it up in the air. They found out from their I totally forget what the name of that person is. Their mechanic. There we go. Their mechanic let them know, hey, we are in drift mode for about 2 weeks. But after that, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. To where, lo and behold, a map that they found in Tin Ridge shows them of a long-forgotten island there, where it seems like mysteries and experience and not experience, but mysteries and experiments, not experience, but there were experiences on there.
I want to find experience.
Yeah, hopefully you'll just find a chest. He has some experience. Oh, cool. What do I get? A punch in the face. Ah! Anyway, we explore. You are going to the island of Bryn Mawr. Is that what it's called? Yes.
No, you're the dungeon master.
Bryn Mawr. I was just trying to remember what I called it.
I'm teasing.
There's a lot of names, dang it. Yeah, so the island of Bryn Mawr, and they go there, and excuse me. As they're landing, they go over and see a few different things. But first, let me guys show you the map of Bryn Mawr.
That's map height.
So, I guess. Oh, good. You guys can see it on the stream. So, this is the island of Bryn Mawr. Pretty much. If I click. Let's see, what am I looking for?
Are there any towns?
This is like a deserted island. So, what you guys did see... What did you guys see? I'm in the same document.
Deserted island?
Yeah,
we saw a tower.
So that's whipped cream on top of the mountains?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Deserted.
So bad. You guys flew like
And
this way.
Dad.
You guys flew over that way, over the island. So that's how you were able to see a few things.
Didn't we see the other down ship?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we did see a ship on one of the
Yeah.
I think on
So
one of the
The peakies.
mountainsides.
yeah. So pretty much. Yeah. So if you guys remember, yeah. So pretty much the boat, yeah, is right. Ooh, I'm in. Come on. Yep, kind of right there. There you go. There's your boat. So, actually, you know what? This will be easier to do. As soon as I clear draw lanes. Yeah. So, boat. And yes, once again, the cards are showing up here, which I have no clue where you
What?
guys are getting from.
Put those away, NP. Put
I
those
don't know
away,
how.
NP.
I'll
Yeah.
take
Move
card.
card.
Here, I'm gonna just do this. Give me this.
No.
Steel card.
No,
I
it's
managed to remove one of them.
There we go. They're gone now. I don't know how you guys got them.
Itisdpayne wants to steal this card from your hand. No way. Oh, it still took it away.
I think they appeared at the very beginning when we first loaded into Roll20. They appeared and that just never disappeared.
Yes. So it'd be nice if this thing would work the way. Boat. There you go. That's where the
Yeah, I
boat
realized that there's a death saves thing right on the character sheet on it.
And so
There you go, guys. I'm zooming in for a stream. You see that? There's the boat.
boat's there. You guys are
Touch the butt.
That's the boat.
yeah, you guys are over here. I don't know why all of a sudden this thing is making boxes. But yes, that's where
I love it.
that's where the ziggurat is, and right here is the watchtower. It's like kind of on a little bit of an elevated thing that you guys landed next to.
I gotta listen to
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix.
Did you see? I know this place is supposed to be like deserted, but I assume there was some sort of like living place, facility, something like that. Did we see anything like that on the way over?
I'm just rescanning through the thing. Let's see. So you guys saw the broken boat, or assumed to be broken. You know, you'll find out when you get up there.
Right.
You found a watchtower, another watchtower that is down here. But it's like that one is all like it looks aged and has vines growing all up and over it. And then you guys saw what looked like a cave hidden here.
Okay.
So,
I mean, we got some points of interest, boys.
but the thing is, what Denta said, go up the watchtower, and she was thinking that you should be able to get like a lay of the land, or at least see it, because you guys went over this pretty quick. So as you guys can see, there's stuff here, but what she was assuming is that if you go to the top of this tower, you should be able to at least find either information or stuff, because this is a place of mystery, and like the legends are, I believe we told you last time, was that there was experiments and there was a civilization here, but like over just the speed and just the how fast you guys were coming down in there, you guys weren't able to spot a village or a city.
I got you.
So from going to, because the watchtower, I know like these get out of drawing mode. These mountains here are pretty small. Like the tower goes above that.
So they're more like just
The tower's
small-
above the mountains.
The tower
That's okay,
goes.
guys. Tower.
small hills. They're
Yeah,
just basically small
the
hills.
small hills. Yeah, but
Dangsies.
they just look like big mountains.
So in this world, do things like looking glasses exist?
Yeah. You know, they have them on the ship if you want them.
Yeah, I definitely want to take one of those with us.
Yeah. So yeah, if there's anything that you want to get off the ship, you can ask, and then they can let you know. But yeah, if you, yeah, if there's
What do we
anything you
even
want
have
to,
on the ship?
well, there's things. If there's anything that you think that you would need for the travel, you can ask, and if
The
it's
centaur chick.
what, I didn't hear what you said.
They said like the centaur chick.
You're gonna
What
bring
was
her.
that?
Yeah.
You're gonna probably dash Denta and roll really well. But yeah. So if there's anything that you want to bring, or you want to see if the ship has, like a looking glass is something that'd be pretty common on a boat, especially of this. So you would need to ask. Well, you wouldn't need to ask. You would definitely be able to find that. So.
Let's see. What else might
We should probably take some something that we can use to bring back like a map that we can draw the best of our ability of the area.
Oh, we should bring some.
paper and something to write.
Yeah.
We should bring some leftover steak since the soup.
Oh
sucked.
yeah.
Some rations.
Yeah, rations.
Rations, but just in steak form.
Right.
I like to imagine you guys go to the kitchen and you're like, hey, I want to bring this, and yeah, what do you want this for? The nuts too? What is this for? But he gives
How
you
do we get stew rations? I don't know if I want to know.
Dried
Just
stew.
doing a canteen. A canteen of soup.
He just makes really thick stew, so you can just like cut it
It's like a
into
block.
cubes.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Can I see anything interesting of the watchtower through the looking glass from the boat?
It looks like, there's definitely wind or anything, but if you like that, it looks like there's something blowing. But if you want to see if you can get any more detailed, why don't you roll a perception?
4.
It's a very dark tower.
So it sounds like we want some light.
No, like the exterior is black, like it's blackened stone.
Still sounds
No, like ebony?
light.
Not ebony. No, it's not ebony or
It's just dirty.
yeah. It looks like there could have been fire damage, like it could have been ash.
Oh my goodness.
But it's like all up and down.
Well, can I take the looking glass? I snatch away.
You're gonna snack.
looking glass.
Whoa.
Not yet. I'm waiting for
And I
combat
snack.
for that.
You see me looking through it, just kind of like this puzzled look. Is like, give me that.
Yeah, I go take it, and I'm going to do the same thing. Haha.
Hey, so
There's windows on the black.
there are. But when like a closer look, you can't tell, but it looks like there's some like markings that aren't made from like masonry work. Like it could, you're not sure if it was like, I don't know, either like either hail or like like a meteor like hit it. Like it's not like
no.
it's not like a huge it look or you're not even sure if it looks like things scratched it, but it's just like there's like engravings that looks like something like marked up the exterior of this. But
Oh, can I use either Arcana or Insight roll to get more information on that?
yeah, sure, I'll let you. All right, so like after you are able to pick them up, it definitely looks like some like it looks like claw marks.
Okay. So I definitely can tell that some kind of creature, some living entity, has done something to this tower.
Yeah, and just to even let you guys know, like, you can see what you can assume is like you can see windows going up the tower, and what seems like to be more near to the upper levels is where like it seemed like something clawed in or out.
I gotcha. Well, after seeing that there might have been some kind of creature there, I want to grab some hot sauce.
All right. Yeah. Done.
About how tall is this tower?
I'm gonna say. I'm trying to think of how tall like the Tower of Pisa is. Like,
Google.
yeah. I'm gonna say it's at least. I'm trying to
See,
think.
Tower of Pisa is 186 feet tall.
Yeah, I was about to say it's not as tall as that, but I was about to say it's like a good 120 feet tall.
So kind of putting together our expedition supplies, I think I want to get like say 200 feet of rope available to take with us.
All right.
I'm gonna ask for the mapping stuff, and also I don't actually remember how many potions we have on us, but since there's a whole method within the crew of like you give everything to the crew and then you get back what you need plus your share, I figured I would ask the captain what potions we can take.
By the
with us.
way, you guys all like, there's been enough time. You guys recovered your health points, your spells, all that stuff. Like, because like, it's been about like a week or two since that last battle as you guys got here. So real quick, okay, so you're going to ask, why don't you do a luck roll for me?
While he's doing that, I just want to join Thraz, and I'm also going to ask the captain if they would mind lending me one of their badass guns they used on that fucking griffin.
What is a luck roll? Where's that?
Oh, I'm just saying it's just going to be a straight D20. Yeah, it's just.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, so Denta looks at you and then like turns to.
Whoa!
How's a 20? Nat 22.
Oh, for the same thing that Thraz is asking.
Well, I wasn't sure who was needing the luck roll. I missed that part.
Yeah, Thraz.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say combined there. Tenta turns to Cotton Bottom, Rin-Tin Cotton Bottom, just like, I think we had some. Do you remember? And he's like, oh, 1 second. And he goes downstairs, and I found one.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1d8.
Oh,
These are the
bullshit.
fancy guns?
No,
fancy-
this isn't the guns. This is the health potions.
Oh, one health.
Can we roll a luck save because he rolled a nat 20?
Yeah, I was gonna do. Hold on, let me roll this. So, like, with Thraz, I was going to roll a 1d6. If it was underneath that, I was going to roll a 1d4. But since it was a nat 20, I'm rolling a 1d8. Let's roll it twice. Oh, okay. Well, he's like, oh, wait, he has 8 more.
Hell yeah.
And they're like the health potion lesser, I think there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Which was
it's
how much was that?
I think it's 1d4 plus 2. I think if I'm remembering that correctly. We can check.
That's not bad.
We can look that up later.
Very
So
shabby.
I want to make sure we all have at least a couple of those potions, so we divvy them up.
Yeah, I'll take
we,
2. I think Thraz should take the most because he's supposed to be the tank.
Yeah, split them up
but
how
I'll
you
take
so
2.
wish.
We might just give him to Upal because he'll just end up killing us and bringing us back.
How many-
to life.
How many total did we have?
9.
9.
Yeah, it was
Let's
2.
just go
Oh,
three.
we can
and
do
three.
3. Okay.
Because I might need, like, well, I mean, we found out you might have to force feed me potions.
Jeez.
I mean, we can always, at least, depending on the situation, we should have time to shuffle things around too.
What is it? Lesser or potion of healing?
Yeah, I think it's Potion of Healing Lesser. I think is what it's called.
On my gear list, I
Oh,
only
can we
have
just
potion when
look that
searching.
up?
It says you regain 2d4 plus 2.
I can click this, and then I click this. Healing potions.
I guess it doesn't matter because like I can't drag it in character like other.
Yeah, I don't seem to be able to do that either, so I'm just gonna type it in.
Yeah, Potion of Healing. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, Potion of Healing. See, okay, so just for everyone that is also wondering what's going on, I'm getting,
2d4.
I'm getting D&D and Pathfinder stuff mixed up. So
Yep, that can happen.
so yeah.
Also, hopefully it's not too disruptive for anybody watching that we're still figuring out the platform too. So like sometimes you can look up something and drag it into into your character sheet and it just adds it. Sometimes you have to add it yourself.
All right. And then when you ask about the guns, Denta's just like, "Oh, these sorry, they're one of a kind." Let's see. Envy, since you asked, why don't you roll let's see, either a history check or I'll let you even do an arcana check if you want.
History or arcana?
Yeah.
Which one's better?
And since you guys are all together, if anybody wants to help him with this roll, you can help him out as well. I'm trying to see if there's any other skills or just a straight up intelligence check if that's better.
No, I'm -1 on intelligence.
We got a lemon. Oh my goodness. I'm getting rid of all Knight's 20s.
I know how
I'm burning all my
combat's
nat
going
20s.
there.
I'm burning all my nat 20s
Yep.
now. It's gonna be bad later.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's gonna be bad later.
so this is what I can let you guys know is that Dagoth and Thraz, you guys both you're like, okay, there's a special training with mages that they instead of spell books they use what looks like handguns, but then Upal remembers in his either studies or exploring of the world that there's a certain sect of mages called they're very mysterious, but what they're known for is that instead of going and casting spells as Upal and as Thraz and Dagoth said, through through spell books or staves or something like that, they embed magic into these cartridges and are able to fire them out and able to do long range stuff, and they prepare spells in these cartridges to shoot out, but they can also have special kind of ammo to do other stuff, and it's they're known as a lot of the normally this is a sign from someone from Itisdpayne in Rosenbloom, and they're part it's normally the people that hold this are they're part of a group called the Knights of the Crimson Six. But and everyone knows that Rosenbloom is they are part they are the capital of Itisdpayne. So
is she part of the whatever the six?
Well, you can ask her.
Well, I want to ask her if she's might know if she's part of the six. Then I also say, "Girl, let me get that." Meaning, I want the gun.
She's not. She's like, oh no, I can't give you the gun. There's. Sorry, it's how I defend myself. If you saw, and
Just
Honest
got that big
curiosity.
glug of meat over there.
We know that it takes special training to use that gun. Like, what happens if one of us were to just take it and pull a trigger? Not that I'm going to, but like, would we get hurt real bad or something? Because like, we don't know what we're doing.
if you want to do that, you're just gonna have to find out.
Can I do it?
Sure, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I wanted to ask her.
Oh, you were asking her?
Yeah, I wanted
Okay,
Thraz to
sorry.
ask her.
Okay, I thought you were asking me, the DM.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, no,
that
she's
would be
like,
too easy.
she's like, she hands it to you. She's like, try to pull the trigger.
All right. I just kind of point off into nothing and pull the trigger.
Yeah, nothing happens.
That's so cool.
I gotta do sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Snatch it from me. I'm just pulling the trigger and nothing's happening and the gun's just gone.
You look, you pull the trigger. It's like nothing's happening. Like, wait, where'd it go?
Yep. So she's like, yep. It's you kind of need special training to load the ammo. I don't know if you guys do well on this mission. I don't know. Maybe we can get you something to figure it out.
It's not loaded right now. Oh.
She's like, oh,
I
you
try
want
to slip this back. I try to slip this out of Dagoth's hands to
Oh
pass
no,
it
she
back.
just turns to Dagoth and is like, you can give me my gun back. If you're gonna try to steal something, don't try to do it in broad daylight, my friend.
Oh, don't be mad at Dagoth. It's a
Oh
it's
no,
a game
she's
we
not
have.
mad.
He
She's
just
not
takes stuff
mad.
from me.
Like, you can tell she's not mad. She has a smile on her face. Like,
Okay.
she's like, she's not taking this as a threat or anything. She's like, she
So
just.
side note for DM real quick.
Mhm.
Is this potentially a class that we could do?
It's potentially a class I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
That would be really cool. Yeah. So just a aside. In my chat, Sybil says you couldn't find the safety. That's really possible. That's the thing about not having any training. It could be anything.
It could be something really dumb like that, yeah.
There's just not a crystal in it right now. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a peek behind the curtain is that I don't know. So this world and your characters would know this, that this world, it's like, it's part like the setting is definitely like medieval and kind of stuff and all that, but it's more steampunk and Victorian era. And so it's just like these guys.
Like Final Fantasy Tic Tac.
Oh, yeah, tactics. I'm like, they have Tic Tacs? I know they have ramen, but
That's a common and an inside joke that it just comes out. I'm sorry.
it's all good. But you know, it's you guys were just like kind of in the boonies of West Atris, so it's just like there were areas you could have gone to see that technology. Like, one of the things that no one's really thought of was like there was lights in all throughout Tin Ridge, and so like electronic lights or some form of lighting that wasn't like from a fire, but like that's just natural. And so, and that's like, you guys can already see it where with the ship, like there's an engine that is able to mix with magical components. So it's like magic tech that is advancing these things. So they're like, as you guys progress, like there's a lot of the stuff is actually in East Atris because they're a little bit more technologically advanced than West, just due to just the nature of it. But yeah, they even have their own kind of trade show, like kind of how we have like that show where everyone sees like the new like Galaxy and how it's gonna do like 360 no scopes to answer the phone. Like they have that kind of show over there, but with like magic tech.
Cool.
And so, but yeah, so do you give her gun back?
Yeah.
Okay. She's like,
You can
yeah.
have it back, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Maybe in the future I can maybe show you a few things. Like, hey, it took me a couple years. Isn't that right, Rintin? Anyway, weren't you guys heading out?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
We should
yeah, I
have-
Hey,
guess
do you
so.
guys need anything else? Like, none of them. Like, I don't want any confusion. None of them are like angry or upset
Right.
with you. It's just
They're
he's
just
more
like,
like
moving on.
he's like yeah.
Snacks. We got snacks, right?
Oh yes, somebody me. I had these snacks right here. You
Alright.
asked for. I got you some stew ingredients. As you asked, there is steak, and this is a little special for you, Thraz. I know you like the stew, and don't worry, it's portable.
Oh.
Yes.
Portable stew. Gotta love it.
Got a hidden flask full of stew.
You might be able to use it as a weapon later.
Just don't roll a
Just use
natural
And you
one.
stack of Tupperware.
Just pour it in the beast's eyes.
I swear I'm gonna find a way to use this stew as bait to get by a fight.
Alrighty. So, is there anything else you guys would like to do on the boat before you
I think
head
I'm
out?
good.
I think we got a decent supply.
Mm-hmm. And they gave you enough, like they gave you like bedding and stuff, because they're expecting you guys to like go, and like they got you like kind of some enough gear to survive for at least like a week or two if you were exploring.
Did we what did we had in the first mission we did, we had a flare gun when we were done. Is that something that we should take a few, like maybe at the end of each couple days, shoot one up so they know we're okay type deal?
That is a we might be able to do that.
We could use your dancing lights.
That's true too. I do have that cantrip.
Let's go with that.
But it's only good for 60 meters though.
Well, if you shoot it up, light
Oh yeah,
doesn't
that's true.
light doesn't just stop, so we'll be able to see it. Like, if you do it at nighttime, we'll see. Let's say every third day at nighttime, try to shoot it up. And how about this? If you, I think I saw there was a little bit of a mountain range in between there. If you're gonna go south, just let us know, so that way we don't get super worried. Okay?
Yeah.
Sound
We
like a
could
plan?
also, I know you can control the lights whenever you do that. Maybe you should have like a pre-established thing you can do with them if we need help.
Can you control the hue,
The what?
the color,
Color.
the color
No.
of the orbs?
I can control the shape though.
How about a big square means big danger, like spoopy season. It's
Oh
spooky
no, you
and
touched me
poopies.
there. Not my no square.
Hey, if that helps you remember it.
Right. So anything every third day means we're fine. A square any other time means we're in danger.
Sounds excellent to me.
Cool.
Great.
Man, we are beyond prepared. Let's go get ourselves killed in the tower.
Alrighty. So you guys are going to go to the tower.
I think it's a good idea to start there. I mean, it's also close enough to the boat that, like, if there is something dangerous in there, we should know about it before it comes out at the boat
It also gives us-
unsuspectingly. So
It also gives us a chance to take a look around the land from the top of it to see what else is out there that we might need to be aware of.
maybe we can take over the tower and like have a base of operations.
True. Or we could just get killed by the thing that was there.
Right.
I mean, we don't know it still lives there. So
I believe in you. You can tame it.
Yeah. I could try.
Sorry, I'm getting your characters.
Oh, beers. I need booze. We need booze.
It's okay. I got a flask of stew.
I
And
need some buds.
and remember, you have that what is it? The goblet that gives
Oh
you.
yeah, I forgot I have the endless goblet. I'm sure glad I let that ghoul out. The endless cup of booze.
Alrighty.
That only worked like every couple days, though, right? Or every day
Once,
or something.
I think once a day. I don't know. I don't remember what I told. What I said. Okay. Well, if you guys are heading to the tower, here you guys are.
Scene change.
It's black.
Scroll down.
What?
There it is.
That's exciting.
That is a very long map.
Oh.
I bet Payne
Oh,
gets it
hey.
a lot.
Nah.
I got though, daddy. Daddy.
Yep. Alrighty. Real quick, I wanted to just give a cool shout out, mainly because they responded to my Twitter thank you for making these cool icons. And now I totally forgot their name. But they, I can just real quick. That's Discord. That is go here, and then I hit here. Yukami, she made these icons. And when we were looking for icons, I was like, man, what can we use? And then I saw these, and I was like, yes, these are going to be my player icons and NPC
They're
icons.
awesome.
And I don't know, I just really like them. But yeah, she has a whole bunch of them. So if you do a Roll20 game, yeah, definitely go check her stuff out. But yeah, she does a whole bunch of art for like Paizo, which is what Pathfinder does their stuff, and she's done a few things for D&D. She's got a bunch of really cool art and not just chibi cutesy art stuff. But
I mean, this is pretty detailed for being adorable.
oh yeah, it was like I saw this and I was like, yes, this is what we want. So there's a few more packs. I'm waiting until after I move to buy them. So but yeah, she's super talented, and I'm glad that she made it available for us to use.
If there's some packs that you want to get that would be helpful for us, then yeah, let me know.
Yeah, I have a good amount right now, but we'll see.
I'm just thinking too. It doesn't have to be all on you to
Right.
get this type of stuff.
Yes, go to my Patreon. That doesn't exist. If there's someone else that has it, report them. No. Okay, so yes, you guys walk up to this dark tower, and as you guys can see, and I don't know as you get closer, it's definitely like this stone was burnt. And the stone is smooth except for what seems like near some of the windows that you could see walking up, where it seems like there's scratch and claw marks either entering in or out of this tower. You guys get up to, as you can see right here, are two stone doors. And this, like, around this area, it's like pretty much to the left and to the right here is just it kind of like falls off, or it just becomes like in either too rocky to climb over, or it's wooded areas, so you're not really to go too far off of this path here to go around to see if there's other ways in. You can try if you so wish. I won't stop you, but coming up here seemed like this was the only entrance.
You guys ready?
I pounded on the door.
All right.
Just like a couple
What
of
do you
good,
do?
just a couple like good fist pounds on the door, just to make a little noise, see if anyone's there, if there's any kind of movement or anything.
All right. How do you make a perception check?
All of us or just him?
If you guys want to also join in, you guys are all there.
19.
6.
Wait, we were doing perceptions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
See if we hear anything after he knocks on the door.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right, so that's Ufa. All right. So Thraz and
Better
Dagoth,
than Thraz.
Thraz and Dagoth, you guys are both like, This is some nice stonework. Pretty nice. And Upal, probably because you're the one that knocked, like, you can hear, like, your knock echoing off of the walls inside. And it sounds... But you don't hear any movement. You will also, I'll let you see, like, from your knock, you were able to see that it seems like these doors haven't moved in a while. And so it's going to need some strength to open it. Or something, like, it looks like these doors might be a little bit stuck.
So as I pound on the doors, it's like a little bit of dust falling type of thing.
Yeah, like, and you're not able to see through the cracks or anything. But like whether time caused like the foundation to shift or anything, but you think it either might take a little bit of force or some ingenuity to open up the doors. But Dagoth, you were saying?
I was saying I would like to take the looking glass that we took with us, and I want to observe the windows to see if there were any broken windows.
It seems like as you go up, like it looks like they're just slots, like for people to shoot arrows out of. As you look up, so it doesn't look like the windows were.
Could somebody fit through it?
No. Like they look more like arrow slits or like kind of.
What if somebody
peepholes.
really tiny like Upal tried to go in?
Yeah, I was gonna say Upal might.
I don't know. He can try if he wants.
All right, guys.
So I look at
let's do
Upal
it.
and I say, "Hey, I think you could totally get in one of those windows." Egging him on.
How far? Where are the like? Are these windows at ground? Any of these? Like,
No, like
ground level, or-
they're like at least 50 to 60 feet up in the air.
Paul looks up like, give me a boost.
I can shoot an arrow with the rope tied to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys both know this is a bad idea, right?
Obviously.
I'll let you do it.
Go ahead. All right, fine. But I'm gonna move out. I'm not gonna catch you.
I'm just waiting for somebody to start pounding to actually start really shoving on this door. Really, just like, yeah. Nah, and Upal's gonna be like, just put his shoulder against the door and just kind of start pushing a little bit. See, kind of start to feel how much it takes to start moving this door.
All right, roll a strength check.
15.
Yeah, like you start pushing and it just like you're pushing and pushing and you're like, oh my goodness, and then it just you feel like a tick as the doors like loosen from their ages, like the ages just sitting, and then just slowly like grind open, stone on stone, and inside.
I look over at Dagoth. It's like, yeah, just kidding. Let's go this way.
Okay, fine.
Oh, stone on stone. Well, if your knocking didn't let whatever's in here know we're here, we just did.
Hmm.
I'm like trying to. There we go.
I'm gonna take a look out this window, like spot here.
Okay. Yeah, like out there you just kind of see like overgrowth and of like trees and stuff like
Say, yeah, that's kind of boring. What's over here?
I want to. What's up with that line of vision there on the side?
the one
That's
I'm
where I was looking.
yeah, that's where
Yeah.
he's looking. Yeah, there's just
I
like
was looking out the side.
there's just
Okay.
trees. Yeah, and it's like the same thing over here.
So is this over here broken glass?
Yeah, like it seems like the bottom ones are broken. But here, let me give you guys a little bit of flavor text as you guys come in here. So you guys you open up the door and you guys can see that there's broken tables and chairs that are thrown all over the place. There are scorch marks scattered along the floor and on the walls, which you guys can't see from a top-down viewpoint. It looks like there are claws that are just etched into the walls all over the place. And from what you can see, this is a staircase. Oh,
Upala is over
this
here.
is a staircase.
He's putting his hand against the claw marks, like, huh, this thing is massive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. They're huge claw marks, and what looks like you can see what looks like a not slightly, but a scratch, like a remains of some sort of mustard-colored fabric.
Mustard-colored fabric.
We know that the history of the legend of this place had one of the actresses, right, that was using this place for research.
Yeah.
Is that mustard colored fabric reminiscent of any of like their fabric? Like, is that something we'd recognize, or is it just a fabric? Is it like a standard, like a flag or something they would have, something like that?
All right, how about this? Make an insight or history check.
14.
That one.
You're still enthralled of these.
People thinks
marks.
it's actually mustard.
And starts eating it. This should go good with the stew. So with an insight check, you can tell that upon closer look that this mustard colored thing, it looks like a curtain, but like even looking deeper into it is that you can see that it looks like there's a emerald design that is somewhat on there. However, there's just too much damage to the actual curtain.
Yeah.
Man, so that's like you can now tell that like there was some sort of emerald symbol. Looks like there was like an emerald outline with a mustard secondary color that is filling up the empty space. But like whatever was in there, there's just a little bit too much damage to see the actual symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone wanted to see if they can make a history check to see if they could figure out, like, if they could place where those colors would be, or...
I mean, Upal took one look at it, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Went back to studying the wall.
Yeah, history, no. Nothing's ringing a bell.
Well, I mean, maybe we can bring this back and ask the captain if she knows anything about it, but I don't care about this for now.
And it turns to dust. No.
Whoosh.
Just leave it there for now.
Yeah, it's not important for what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Are these like box-like structures close to me? Anything?
They look like piles of wood, like for firewood.
I'm gonna grab a stick to use as a torch just in case we need it.
Okay.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Right, I think it's time to peek up the stairs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to move relatively quietly, but I am a giant orc.
All right.
So, but I'm gonna peek up the stairs and start climbing them. We got a long climb, boys. We might as well get going.
Yeah, it is a pretty tall tower after all.
I'm not super afraid of this place, given that the door was sealed like that. Whatever that massive something was, is probably not here. But I mean, if there are things here, it's stuff that would live in here and either be able to fly through the windows or...
See,
I don't know.
I just taking observation from the downstairs, noticing that the glass is broken in and not broken out. That leaves me to be a little unsettled.
I could see that, but it's for how long ago, you know?
Yeah.
That path is just for you guys to see. like how to get to the next section. So there's nothing actually there.
I figured that.
All
I
right.
figured that.
So when you guys get up here, nope, you guys can't. Nope, you can't get in there. You're still at the.
Sorry.
Yep.
I was just
it's all
trying to
good.
unstack my people.
Yeah, it's all good. And I'm just letting you guys know. So you get to see a pretty much a barricade built of broken beds, tables, chairs, just barricading the entrance here. And so yeah, before you can explore any deeper, how do you want to clear these things out? Like, it looks like you can spend time to remove and create a path through, but they're just so tangled and jumbled together that it's going to take time. Or you can try to jump over it. But yeah, or if you have any other ideas, I am willing to hear.
I got a question first. Are there claw marks on the part of the wall we can see? And I also forgot to ask, is the inside stone also burnt?
It looks like there's scorch marks on the inside, like on the downstairs. I didn't have it in the art, but like there were scorch marks on the floor and on the wall. In here, yeah, it looks like there's not as much, but there's definitely like there's still claw marks, and not as much scorch marks. But yeah.
Oh, Dagoth, looks like you were right. Something was coming in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do? We could smash. I could try to boost you. What do you think?
Immediately it came to mind, but I don't know if we want to save it for later, was just have Upal uses Dragon Breath and blast through it.
My Dragon Breath is a cold blast, so it's not really.
I could smash it too. I mean, we could get it. The question is, do we want to make noise or do we want to be careful?
I mean, if we want to be careful, I can jump over it, use stealth.
I'm just wondering if, since we're kind of coming up into this barricade, maybe it may make sense to just try to push a little bit of a path through it and kind of close that path a little bit so that whatever. I guess there's no signs that this was recent, right? Like this all looks like it's really old.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just start taking our time and taking it apart quietly. But let me boost one of you over the top, and you can sneak around and see what else you can see while we're doing this. I'll smash my way through.
I'll go ahead and do that. I volunteer.
We'll
send Dagoth over as the smaller one in that regard, even though Paul thinks he's the smaller.
Hey, so Dagoth, to get over there, you can have I'll give you advantage, which means you can roll twice and take the higher number, since Thraz and I'm guessing Upal are helping you over. But you can roll acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want to pass through.
And you advantage and acrobatic.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you kind of just deftly flip through this barricade as I don't know, maybe Upal and Thraz kind of move a few tables and stuff, or maybe Thraz kind of gives you the mount, the hands and just
hand boost.
We do that for one on each side.
Yeah.
And as we stand up, we watch him go flying. Wow.
Yeah, but
that was amazing.
But yes, you land quietly on the other side.
God, like an action hero.
Yes.
Last
the one
action
knee
hero.
pose.
My hair's glistening in the sunlight, crapping through the little windows.
Yes.
Okay, so.
So I'm just gonna be slowly taking this apart now, trying to not be too loud, and I'm just gonna do that until enough time has passed that it's done, basically.
Okay, and is that what everyone's doing?
Yeah, I'm hoping to.
I figure
So-
Dagoth can look around.
I'm gonna use my perception over here to look kind of at this bed and whatever. Is this a Foot Locker?
Yeah, so there are foot lockers. Okay, so hold on. So real quick before I let you do that, Thraz and Upal, this is going to take you about 45 minutes to clear this all out.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we'll just start working on it, and yeah, if something else pops up that needs attention, then
yeah.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
can
I'm
always,
in on this plan. If Dagoth starts freaking out, we'll smash our way through it. Otherwise, yeah, we'll take our time. We don't need to worry.
Yep. No
Alright.
problem. Okay. So yeah, those are definitely foot lockers. So pretty much what you can see is that these looked like some sort of sleeping area, as you can tell by the beds. And like these are the beds that survived. It looks like the rest of the beds and stuff were used as part of this barricade with tables and chairs. But yeah, roll of perception.
Alrighty. Find my stupid key. And you said perception?
Yes, unless there was something else you wanted to roll to search those things. No. Investigation is more like reading people. Okay, yeah. So in that first chest, in the first footlocker, you open up and it's like dust, like kind of just yeah, it just comes out, and it looks like there's just an assortment of clothes, that looks like they were just kind of thrown in there. Nothing really fancy out of that first chest.
What does it smell like?
Kind of musty, like they've been in there for a while. Like you
Okay.
know that like old clothes smell, like when they kind of sit in your closet a little bit too long. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay. So, but it doesn't smell like any kind of like burnt flesh or anything like that?
No.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna go over and check the other footlocker.
All right. Yep. Roll another perception.
Do.
Okay. Yeah, so in this one you're looking through and it seems like kind of the same thing. However, you move like what looks like one of those like an overshirt out of the way, and underneath is a few papers, and there's one paper that catches your eye,
Ha
and I I'll put it in all the players. Yeah, I'll give it to all you guys. It should be in your journal. But yeah, Envy, if you want to read that to people. If you have a hard time, I have.
Just the first word. What is that? Canto or
yeah, Canto
Lanto?
12. Canto is a month, by the way.
Okay, Canto 12. We discovered a cave that was infested with bugs, but we pushed them back far enough to not cause trouble. We did lose June. He was fascinated by a shiny object in the deepest cave. But we lost sight of him, and then the screams. I don't want to go back there. Those noises were not of any bug I've heard of. As if the creatures roaming the island wasn't bad enough already. I don't think I'm sleeping tonight. But shiny things in a cave sounds pretty dang.
Of course, that's what you would take from that journal entry. I wonder if it's beer.
It could be anything.
And just a little bit more information that your characters would know. Canto is the 5th month out of the year. There's 10 months altogether. Each month is about 5 weeks long, and there's 7 days in a year, which still mathematically equals out to right around the same amount of time a year in our world takes.
What are the seasons like? So what's the weather like in the 5th?
Give me one
Whatever, Canto.
Well, that's a good question. So
Yeah.
we know when the bug might be active.
and about what time of year is it when? Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second as I bring up that file, just to remind myself.
Also, where this tower is located, would you consider it like coastal? Like, are we in a coastal region?
Uh,
Because I'm curious. My character as a ranger has the natural explorer buff, and I had its familiarity adjusted coast.
Yeah. So this is an island, and I think an island would fit coastal
Okay.
regions.
It doesn't do anything other than boost intelligence and survivability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until we're like deep in the forest in this place, it probably would count.
Okay.
My guess, anyway.
Sweet.
So, the months are all split up. The year is split up into 5 sections, kind of 5 seasons. But they kind of line up with ours. So there's Nuval, which is the months of Earth, or Kaj, which is the name of the element of Earth, and which it starts at the beginning of the year. So Terra Drew is winter, is like our January, which is winter. Firmos is kind of like our February, but like that's when spring starts. And then we have the 2 months of fire, called Ashtar, and so
Is that like summer?
they're kind of like the beginning as things are warming up from the winter. And so yeah, they are yeah, so that's Starix and Mogtal. So that would be like March and April. Kind of the spring as things are kind of warming up and stuff. And then we have Shamir, which is the month of laws. The months of law. Which Kanto, which would be like our May. And Juice Ice, which is
What'd you call me?
you heard me. Which is our June. Then we have the months of wind, which that season's called Tedrak, which is, and those 2 months are called Bria and Zeph, which those is when it starts getting cold and being winter time. Sorry, not winter, fall. And then closing out the end of the year, which is Geljan, which stands for the months of water. And yeah, those 2 months are called Myrtos and Myrtos and Dethma, which is fall into winter. Yeah, so like Kanto and Jusais would be like our. I realized I was going in there and I'm like, there's only 10, not 12 months. So yeah, they would kind of fall into like our kind of like our June to August season. And then yeah, so then but yeah, pretty much all there. And the thing is, like, the reason why they split up is like each like section of month is dedicated to the worship of that element. So
what time of year is it now?
It would probably be. It's going to be Starix, so it's going to be spring. So it's just like starting to become warm. It's kind of like April-ish, where it's like still kind of cool. Well, at least here, it's still cool but warm. Like it's in like that season is kind of close to when it's like it's cold in the morning, but then like by the end of the day, it's like you're sweating.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like that.
Okay. Gross.
Yeah. Such as weather.
Word. All right, so I'm gonna go check the other footlocker.
Yeah, do another perception check. And at this point, we'll say like you guys are almost through.
We're almost there.
Alright, yeah, you open this up and like you stick your hand in and you feel something wet.
Ew.
Yeah.
I taste it.
He just immediately starts shooting square lights.
I want to
Icky hand
taste
squares.
it. I want to find out what it is.
You taste it. It's like it seems like it's like a salty kind of taste.
Mm.
Oh.
There was nothing you could have said there that would have not made me cringe.
Right.
Tastes like my honeymoon.
Yeah, if he said it was sweet, I'd have been like, ugh, it's salty. I'm like, ugh. Like, there's
No,
nothing.
there's really no good that could come from descripted. Anyway, I spit it out, and I just go over here and help them clear up the rest of it because I think I pretty much checked out everything that I care about.
Yeah, and then in a couple more minutes, like searching through that and reading the journal and stuff, like it took some time, and so in about another, we'll say that took like about 20 minutes for you to search the room, and then with your help, it kind of speeds up the process, and like another 10-15 minutes, you are able to pass through.
All right.
Paul likes to look out windows.
All right.
Anything to see?
Oops, I messed up. Boop, boop. There you go. Out there, you can start to see like the tops of trees. By the way, these rooms are like 20 feet tall. Like, there's like 20 feet. They're big rooms. They're very tall.
Like
rooms.
vaulted ceilings.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you're able to jump over the barricade without us smashing you into the ceiling.
Yep.
Right.
That would have been funny though.
I'm not. Thraz isn't really worried about searching the room because he knows it's been searched. So he's gonna start making his way towards the stairs.
Okay.
Paul's thinking that there's a reason for the barricade, so kind of shoves a little bit of stuff back together. Not like hard pack or anything, but just enough to slow whatever and make a noise if something came behind us.
Good
Okay.
idea.
And slow us down when we run.
I want to take some wood to produce a fire. After reading that note about bugs, knowing bugs potentially don't like fire, having a fuel source might be a good thing to have with us.
Okay. So you
Just push that over there.
Yeah, you know me.
Okay. There you go.